Alright, welcome back. Today we're diving deep into Sidestreet Sluice Delve Tier 11, and let me tell you, this is about as tedious as it gets when you're going solo. But don't worry, I have it at 2 times speed for the most of it because watching me blink away at trash mobs in slow motion isn't exactly peak entertainment. Trust me, you're gonna thank me for this one. And in the bottom left of your screen, you're seeing a bug I managed to catch while in a group for this tier 11. I don't know what happened here. I just got transported every time I tried to enter the dungeon back and forth to the start, and my group couldn't get inside, so I made a decision to go in alone, and as you see, it's just, I think it was the right decision, but I slowly started to regret that. So this first trash, here we go, making our way through these delightfully tanky, unrelenting mobs. At 2 times its speed, it might not seem as bad, it might not seem to look bad, but don't let that fool you. Everything here is a sponge. And you're doing this solo, or you feel every single second of it. Trust me. These guys, yeah, they don't look tough, but they just refuse to die. Have you ever hit something 50 times and just it barely reacts? This is this delve in a nutshell. It's like fighting a wall, but the wall is so actively trying to kill you. It's unrelenting, to say the least. Yeah, I'm so glad I have a tank spec because I don't think I would survive this as feral. Yeah. Alright, we are moving deeper in. The map is classic. Sidestreet Sluice, tight corridors, and just enough space for enemies to surround you. And oh, did I mention the damage spikes? I love these. And here's where it gets fun. Get a whole pack of resistant mobs just waiting to absorb my damage like it's their job, which, let's be real, it basically is at this level. Okay, so check this out. I'm dropping the speed back to normal just so you can fully appreciate the pain of fighting solo in this place. Look at this. Just look at it. One elite, just one. One elite. It's taking it forever to die, to go down. I would say this is why we group up, but it doesn't get any easier. It doesn't. This is it. This. And I died. I didn't survive. And I was a tank. Back to the regular 2 times speed, and I have to say it was very, very hard watching me there. Maybe it's so even hard now, but have you ever done a stealth solo at this tier? Let me know if you have, but if you did, you know this pain, and if you haven't, congratulations, you made the right choice. At least you had fun in group because you had time to engage with someone, ride to them. I had nothing. I had nobody. 40 minutes. Yay. You're probably wondering, why did I speed this up again? Because I don't want you to age 5 years watching this fight. Like, it's just, that's just simple. Because look, this is every time. And trust me, it doesn't get any easier in group content because the mobs are just as tanky. At least you have fun. But we're almost to the treasure room. Actually, we are not. We still have, if you're watching it, we still have 15 minutes of content to go through, tanky mobs to defeat. And it's, I hope this will be worth it. But I wonder what will be, why this is so difficult. Like in every other content, but I realize that maybe the Blizzard one doesn't want Delves to be the main goal for gearing up. Like they want you to visit the Delves, but they don't want you to stick around for them. They want the mythic, the heroic stuff, the raids, the mythic dungeons to be the main goal of everybody, which I hope it is. Yeah, this is normal. Hopefully you enjoying this video. I certainly am making it. But these mobs aren't elite, those are not worth to mention anything, but the most dangerous are the elites, the big guys. Just look how tanky they are. Do I make mistakes here? Yeah, I don't say I'm perfect, but I think if I didn't have Bran as a healer, maybe this would be even more difficult to navigate through, because my healing is just not, my tankiness is just not enough. And I believe I was 626 item level. So yeah, that's that. Navigating the Sidestreet Sluice is akin to treading the needle. The tight corridors limit mobility, making it easier for enemies to corner you and surround you. The toxic sludge around you adds another layer of damage and danger, pushing the missteps with damage over time, because if you plunge into it, you're gonna get in a lot of danger if you're on top tanking a bunch of mobs, because the damage is just going to suppress your healing abilities. It's it's almost inescapable, so I would urge you to avoid the toxic sludge. I wouldn't say it's crucial to plan each move, but you should at least have an escape route planned, or maybe for juking mobs or something, because they will follow you, but it will give you some time to replenish your cooldowns and maybe start healing. But that's another point of reference, because you need to know where the mobs are, and if you fall into a bunch of more mobs, you're just gonna die more sooner, and that's very, very unfortunate. And you might ask yourself, or try finding another way of defeating it. Maybe you're gonna pose the question, is there an optimal way of fighting these mobs. Maybe there is, maybe I haven't researched enough. Maybe you have an answer, but for me these fights are just drawn out. It's just mainly layering your damage on top of your healing and managing your defensive cooldowns, and mostly just attacking you until they die. That's about it. Is there an optimal way of doing it? Maybe. Maybe there are optimal classes that do things better. But as of now, I'm a druid that's basically limited in the ways I do damage. And as a guardian, those ways are shrinked even more. Like watch here, there's a single elite. It takes forever on 2 times the speed. It's unbelievable. Me again, I had to cut off a large chunk of my video because it's just too much, and I put it in the lower left so you can see on, I think, 3 times the speed, just to speed up even more my video. And I feel like there's nothing you can learn from me seeing me attack and try to defeat these enemies, spongy enemies, because there's nothing more to see. It's just me going to a different pack and trying to defeat it, then rinse and repeat, and yeah. But that's about it. That's why I did that, because it's just tedious, repetitive. Is it fun? Yeah, it's fun. You can say it's a little bit of fun the first time, but if will I run this every day? No. It's tier 11 is just too much. It's too boring, too tedious. If we had some item or a weapon that can execute these enemies while they're in a certain health range, that would certainly help the issue. But I think that as this is the Sidestreet Sluice, it's just too tanky. Enemies are just way too tanky for me to go inside repeatedly. Okay, then we're on our last push. Almost there. We just had to go through this boss, and who would have guessed? It's tanky. It's full of HP. It's just yeah, you can see that here. It's like I wouldn't have it any other way, I guess. It wouldn't be fun. Another skip, and we're defeating the boss, and we'll see what we have. If all this work was worth it. Maybe it wasn't. We'll see. As I defeat this last bit of main farm. There we go. Drumroll, please. Well, that's what I expected. A handful of mediocre loot. A whole lot of wasted time, and a deep, unshakable realization that I could have been doing anything else. But hey, at least you guys got to enjoy it without the pain, right? If you made it this far, you're a legend. I appreciate you. If you enjoyed this delve into madness, see what I did there. Hit that like button and drop a comment, subscribe, blah blah blah. Hey, if you want to see me suffer to another solo delve, let me know. Maybe next time I'll pick something worse. Yeah. And thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye. Love you all.